Counsel is for the defense. You will now clearly show the court to what you are alluding. Where precisely on this plate of beefsteak is the new clue to be found?
Alright, I hope it's gonna let me lift it up again. Right here.
Got it! Got it! No, Counsel, I'm afraid that won't do. That was ambiguous at best.
Oh, did I fuck up? It happens!
When you're asked to identify a detail like this, you must do so knowing there's a penalty for mistake. Wait. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
The answer's right here in front of me. I'm sure of it. So there's only one thing to do. Yeah, turn the steak over and over until I find something to help me out of this mess.
Well, this isn't that what I've done. It wasn't lifted up anymore. I thought it would be. Oh, do you know what? Hang on, let me see something really quick. Did it like undo? Do you know what I'm saying? Did it undo because... So, in other words, remember how they said examine it and I already had done? What if I do this, lift it up, right? Does it stay lifted after the fact? Oh no, it's gonna go through it again. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize that maybe this is what I'm talking about. I don't like it when games do this, but I kind of get why. Maybe it's the tutorial that just made this happen. It's possible. I should not be too hasty. We should probably look at this as well so that we're showing it. Okay. All right, I don't want to go too quickly just in case, but let's see. Okay, so now if I undo it, right? If I go back, then will it let me... Maybe I just didn't have it in the right place? Oh no, it's not. I thought maybe it would be lifted up again. Where precisely on it? So where would I... Well, how am I going to lift it up if it doesn't lift up? I thought I had it like literally right where it needed to be. Is this not it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to think. Okay, let's try again. Oh, there we go. You know what? Maybe I just had it like a hair off, because sometimes the games do be like that. Wait, we literally just looked at it. So why are you acting surprised now? It's a Koban coin, and the hallmark is from the Hoa era, I believe. I don't mean what is it. They're going through this now? So they expected you not to examine it before this moment? So now we're going through the same exact dialogue we just went through. In this era? Oh, in this part of it? Okay. I don't want to go too quickly in case it is going to pick up extra dialogue. This means... Okay, now we can highlight the coin as we did before. Golly, how many times we gotta go through this? Okay. Because this was right after they asked, right? So this should be what we need. Because, like, the things are up on the screen, right? So... Well, I got a penalty, but it technically wasn't my fault, right? Because I think I just hit it a little off. That doesn't count, I don't think. So sometimes I don't do it correctly. Most of my penalties in these games have been because I haven't put the cursor exactly on the right part. That especially happened in the 3DS ones because I couldn't see it very well. Alright. A Koban coin underneath the steak. There's only one logical explanation. Bro, this is crazy. Where is it to be found? Right here.
Got it!
I guess I could have hit present, but I don't think I think I tried to present the steak and I had to lift it and then present this. Good gracious, that's... So sorry, I figured it out. We got it eventually. A Koban? What on earth? A Hoa era one at that. Miss Brett, this is in fact the beefsteak that you ordered at the restaurant on the day in question, is it? Tell me. Why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meat? Oh my goodness me. I can't believe this, dude. I can't believe this.
Shut up!
I'm not shutting up, madam. What a ridiculous question. How should I know? I've never seen that thing before in my life, and I don't know what it is, but I want no part of it.
Attention!
I fail to see how this is relevant. A coin under the meat? Someone put it there intentionally.
That could simply have been a careless mistake by the chef in a moment of distraction.
Objection!
Isn't it worth like a ton of money? Don't be absurd. We're supposed to believe that this happened by accident in the kitchen? A rare Hoei Koban just happens to be hidden underneath a piece of steak? If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll rip up my ticket to Great Britain right now.
He's right. It can't be a coincidence. There's no way. Your Excellency,
Yes, Counsel?
a rare Hoei Koban just happens to be hidden underneath that piece of steak. If this turns out to be irrelevant to the case, I'll give up my lawyer job right now.
You don't have one. You don't have a lawyer job.
By all means, don't let us stop you. No one invited you anyway.
Shut up!
Oh my god, everyone's just screaming. This is craziness!
Perhaps, little boy, you should realize that it is you who is irrelevant. Even though I'm the one on trial here?
The point is, it's essential that we ask the owner of this coin if he can explain what it's doing under the steak. Oh, we gotta talk to that guy again?
I thought I was almost over with this. Are we not finished with this yet?
This is crazy. It's obvious. There's only one person it can belong to. That's right. The owner of the Koban that was found underneath the beefsteak is... Scooby-Doo, this man. Oh, I have to hit present and not space. Obviously can only be the antique stealer and owner of Rasute, Curio Korakita-san.
Curie, as in Mr. Cucumber something?
Oh, honestly, these ridiculous Japanese names are quite unfathomable. Ah, yes. The old man who testified earlier alongside the military sergeant, correct? I don't think the sergeant's done with this either. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I remember him saying that he was up to something with his Koban coin when it happened. At exactly the moment the gun was fired.
Alright, let's see. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor.
Too busy on the floor? We'd already heard about that. On his hands and knees, he was.
Hunting for treasure.
Indeed, the Hoei Koban, my prized coin. Then this Hoei Koban, do you mean to tell me...
Objection!
There can't be more than one, surely. No, please, why would Korakuta-san's Koban be sandwiched between the victim's beefsteak and its plate? It makes no sense.
Yes!
Or does it?
Which is why I'm asking to bring Korakuta-san back to the witness stand so we can ask him. Officer, bring both witnesses that testified earlier back in here.
Get them all up on the stage at once.
Without a moment's delay. Oh, here we go. Ooh, there's some rabble in here.
I can't believe we've come back round to that pair again.
Me neither, to be honest. But I have a hunch, a strong hunch, that if we chase down the real significance of this Koban, we'll find a key element to the case. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm worried now. I'm worried now, dude. Oh, boy. What's this all about? Why have I been called up again? Don't you realize it's dinner time for little baby Ido? When my son's belly is empty, he's fiercer than a pack of wolves.
Exploited by the police, we were, like miserable dogs forced to bear false witness. And when cast from this courtroom, I became a ruined man in a trice, a worthless, withered antique.
No, you were that before, I'm pretty sure, dude.
Nothing more have I to say. The sun is set on this Rasute shop's owner's existence.
Be that as it may, Korakuta-san, something has come to light that requires your clarification. As far as your Rasute memory serves, have you ever seen this Koban
Ah! Yes, that's it. The one, the very one, the exact one, that is. The resplendent, splendiferous Hoei treasure that my rusty bones managed to misplace that fateful day. It can't be. As I thought. Young man, enlighten this decrepit old fool. Put me out of my misery. Where was my treasure? Where was it dropped?
Oh, I'm not sure if it was dropped anywhere. We found your coin sandwiched between a beefsteak and its plate, soaking in the seasoned meat juices.
Sandwiched? Soaking? Seriously?
Clearly, it couldn't have fallen there by accident. No, someone planted it there. We just have to figure out why. I think I know who, too. I'm coming up to it, I think. Which means somebody must have hidden it there on purpose.
Somebody concealed my Hoey treasure between a slab of meat and a metal plate? Who would do such a thing? Such an unconscionable thing?
I don't know, bro. You tell me. He might be standing next to you, though. Maybe. If I'm right about this. I'm not sure. I think I am, though. Because they mentioned something about this before, very early on, and I don't know if anyone caught it. Said it was the kind of piece that someone like him might steal, alluding to the fact that he might not have a lot of money. Excuse me. Could I say something? Yes, of course. Proceed, Inspector Hosonaga. What's wrong? I mentioned this earlier on in the trial, but I was working undercover in the restaurant in order to investigate another case. You did mention that.
Ah, yes, that's right. The secret undercover operation.
Le Carnaval is a high-class Western cuisine restaurant. It attracts wealthy diners, including many foreigners. Recently, there's been a run of similarly executed thefts, targeting the restaurant's rich clientele. Oh, I see. A number of such incidents have been reported to the police bureau. Wicked crimes indeed. We wanted to nip the case in the bud quickly, especially with so many foreigners being affected. So that's why you were sent in undercover, is it? Yes, I took on the job of waiter at the restaurant in order to flush out the criminal. It seems likely that this Koban incident is the work of the same thief. So is it her, though? That doesn't seem like something that's considerably up her alley, unless there's something I missed. Unbeknownst to us, there was a master thief at work in the restaurant on a regular basis. The place was already the scene of several crimes, it seems. I don't know about the master thief part, but the identity of the person who stole and hid Korekita-san's Koban is all too clear.
What?
What? I think the court would like to hear the defense's view on this matter. I think I'm right about this. The only reason I think that it's them... The only reason I think that it's them is because they mentioned before, and I didn't really understand this piece of dialogue when they mentioned it. They said, someone said, and I don't remember if it was Kazuma or someone else, said that this seems like the kind of person that would steal a coin like that if it was missing. And I don't know why they said that. But if he stole it... No, I think I'm right about this. I think I am.
Take that!
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Let's see. Obviously, it can only be you. Sergeant Ayasanosa. How dare you? You monster! Monster? I stole that Koban, did I? I'm the master thief of Le Carnaval, am I? That wasn't even the case we're trying to go for today. You're seriously accusing me of these crimes, cadet? But it wasn't me, it was Ido. Ido was the mastermind behind all this. What? You're gonna blame your baby? You're blaming your own baby. Okay, bro. It was you. Ain't no one's gonna fall for that. You're literally, guy. You're blaming a baby. You would push the blame for your crimes onto your own son? An innocent little baby? It's you who's the monster, Sergeant Nosa. Oh, brother. Why'd you take the coin, bro? You... Oh no, the baby's got you. Oh, the freak out. Clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop, clippity clop. Don't let the baby fall. There he is, he's all right. God, get a tissue. So fucking disgusting. Nippon Imperial Army Sergeant Ayasanosa, preparing to stand down in Supreme Court, sir. What? What do you mean? Explain yourself, sir. You were the only one I could fathom that took it, but only because they mentioned it, so tell us why. Do any of you know Of the extraordinarily low wages the Nippon Imperial Army pays those expected to keep our country safe. Here we go. They did make, this is what they alluded to, that he didn't have a lot of money. I understand that the temporary increase in taxation owing to the recently ended conflicts remains in place. And I have heard that it's hard for lower-ranking soldiers to make a living.
He had to steal it.
All I want is to put a hot meal on the table for my son. That's why you were stealing things at the restaurant? The place is heaving with money. Every 3 days, I'd go there and do reconnaissance for our target. And I'd enjoy chomping my way through a good steak at the same time.
Aren't you spending the same money you're getting in there? It can't be cheap to eat in there.
Sounds like he doesn't bother with a knife and fork even, which is worryingly believable. And Joe's target that day was the old man and his koban. Is that right? Yes, sir. He was an easy mark. I slipped the coin into my pocket without any trouble at all.
A veritable phantom thief you are.
You never see it coming. Okay, bro. I was all set to leave the steak. I was halfway through devouring when it happened.
That's why it was all devoured. We were wondering who the fuck ate it. That makes sense there.
Yes, when the professor was shot. I knew that if the police conducted a search and found the coin in my pocket, I'd be finished. Ido too. So I hid the incriminating evidence as fast as I could, on the double. I slipped it under the steak, hoping that I'd be able to rendezvous with it again at a later date.
How would that have worked? They would have cleaned up everything. Where would you have found it?
Crazy.
Okay, but this still doesn't really get us any closer to... It just means that the steak is wrong, so we need to find the actual one that has the blood on it, and that's why that one didn't have blood on it, you see?
Oh, we're all just flabbergasted. This case, I can't believe that a tutorial case has gone this much off the rails. I know I probably say that for like every tutorial case, but this one especially, no? This is ridiculous. It is! Perhaps you could carry on with this absurd prattling in your own time. Well, Miss Brett.
Oh, of course, dear lady, of course. How rude of us. I'm quite sure there's no need to detain you any longer at all.
No, we're not done with this. Get your do your Sentai move somewhere else.
May the esteemed gentlewoman please be excused, your excellency.
Indeed. The theft of the koban was clearly perpetrated by this baby-saddled sergeant. It would certainly appear to be unrelated to Dr. Wilson's murder.
Except it's not. That's the wrong evidence, and we were talking about evidence, though.
Of course it is.
Hiding a coin under a lump of meat?
The sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me.
Nonsense, is it?
Well,
And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork, beyond nonsense, it's pure madness.
Very well. Now that all questions concerning this witness's testimony have been answered, is that the excuse they're giving for why there's like a huge ass bite taken out of the steak? Like he literally didn't use a fork, he just bit through it? That's crazy. I see no further justification for detaining her.
We're not done. We're not done.
Miss Brett, you are free to leave.
No, she's not. Thank you, Your Excellency. Good luck, everyone. No, ma'am, you are not finished. And good day.
No. Renoski, what's the matter with you? This is no time for daydreaming. Oh, no, it's just something about Miss Brett's parting words there got me thinking. I can't quite work out what exactly, but something she said jarred with me. I feel like there was a contradiction in there somewhere. Something didn't quite add up. If that's the case, don't just stand there thinking. Make your voice heard. Sorry? You can think later, but if you don't call out now, it'll be too late. The trial will be over. Do it. Call an objection, quick.
Hold it!
What did she say that got him upset? What did she say that got him all upset? What did she talked about, said he was the thief. She was like, who the hell hides a coin? It's ridiculous. And then she said the thing about, like, eating a steak and not even using a knife and fork just to frickin' eat it. Why would she say that? Wait, Miss Brett!
What is it now?
I'm afraid, just one last time, there's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like you to explain the contradiction in your parting words from just a few moments ago. What are you talking about? What contradiction?
Attention!
What new student nonsense is this?
Well, what parting words are you talking about, Ryunosuke? Let's hear it. Hiding a coin under a lump of meat, the sheer nonsense of such an idea astounds me. Right, I remember. And as for picking up your steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork. Without using a knife and fork. Wait a minute, wait. Okay, without using a knife and fork. Thinking. Let me look at the picture. Photographic print of victim. That one doesn't look bit into, does it? She says that she wouldn't bite into steak like that. Right? Let me look at this one too. Wait, but this is the crime scene photograph. And the steak is like, that's the same one right there. That's the same one. This steak shows the bite marks here. And if this is the one that the Koban is, yeah, so this is the one that was presented. The one with the coin is right here. We're looking at it. So what we need to do is what I said before. Find the plate that has the blood on it. This isn't the right one. This isn't the right plate. So we need to find where the actual plate went. Do you think, I don't know. If the inspector really grabs everything as he said, do you think he might know where it is though? That's the thing. Beyond nonsense, it's pure madness. Oh boy, Ryunosuke, I think I'm picking up what you got. I'm right. What she said there exposed an undeniable contradiction. That was the plate that you supposedly ate at, ma'am. It has all the bite marks in it.
I'm going to need to see evidence, counsel. If Miss Brett's words truly are contradictory, where's the evidence to prove it?
Okay, so we gotta be careful here because I think... I'm not gonna do this one because that doesn't show it. But this one does, so this is what I'm gonna present.
The photographic print of the scene taken immediately after the incident occurred?
What's interesting is the plate of steak that you can see on the victim's table.
The steak that Miss Brett had been eating before the professor was killed, yes. Go on.
More accurately, Your Excellency, the steak that was on the victim's table just before the professor was killed.
Now you're just splitting hairs.
What about it, though? Am I right? Not true. Doesn't something about this steak strike you as very unnatural? Look at like the big old chomp he's taken out of it.
Unnatural? What on earth do you mean?
It's extremely obvious. I'm talking about the shape of the edge where it's been eaten. Here we go. Ma'am? I see you've noticed it too, Miss Brett.
Notice what exactly, counsel?
See, they're trying to... What happened before, and I didn't catch it right away, they're trying to pull off that plate of steak as hers. And then the guy just hid the coin under it for later. But how would he have done that? That wasn't her steak at all, and that's why we haven't found the blood on it. Just a few moments ago, Miss Brett claimed no Englishman could even contemplate picking up a steak and biting into it without using a knife and fork.
Of course she did. She's a refined English gentlewoman herself.
Then take a look at this steak. In particular, the edge where it's been eaten. It's the same one. It's the same exact one. As you can see, there are clearly defined barbaric teeth marks there.
Ah!
Oh!
That's not your steak, girl. That ain't it. Where's the one with the blood on it then, madam? Where are you hiding it?
It looks like Miss Brett has realized something.
Let's go. So, if the witness, as she claims, wouldn't contemplate eating anything without using a knife and fork, there shouldn't be teeth marks in the steak at all.
Attention!
That's true. Ooh, that's a tricky one, though, for a tutorial. That's tricky.
What is your actual point? Perhaps the delightful Miss Brett was ravenously hungry and couldn't help it.
No, she's not gonna let you talk about her like that. There's no way.
Oh, whatever you say, dear lady.
As I said, I really must be leaving now. You sweating now, ain't ya? Afternoon tea with the Minister of Justice cannot possibly wait any longer.
Of course. This will all be over in the blink of an eye. Rest assured, I'm about to put this rookie in his place. Just leave everything to...
She said no. I've heard enough, you irritating little spectacled samurai relic.
Of course, dear lady.
What's the matter, Miss Brett? Have we ruffled your feathers? Good pun. That was a good one. Clearly the witness knows what this means. She's realized the catastrophic implications these teeth marks in the stake have for her. Ryunosuke, do you know where we're going with this? I do. I think I do. The problem just is, where do we find it? Where is it now, is the thing. Do we know anyone that might know? Now at last, it's all come together. Here we go, everybody. Here it comes! The mysterious teeth marks in a steak that had allegedly been eaten with cutlery? The reason why the bloodstain I know I saw somehow seems to have disappeared? It's not the right steak plate. It's the wrong one. And most importantly, the evidence that proves once and for all who shot Dr. Wilson that day. Oh boy.
I accept that these teeth marks in the steak are a little unnatural, as you put it, Counsel. But what exactly are you suggesting that tells us?
Everything, Your Excellency. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, girl. I have got you. If this works out, I've got you.
Everything?
Yes, I believe that these barbaric teeth marks in the steak here amount to conclusive evidence in this case. Evidence that will prove beyond any doubt who shot Dr. Wilson. No, ma'am, I won't. God, she sounds like Dolores Umbridge from Harry Potter. Conclusive evidence? How many times have I heard that today? You wouldn't know the meaning of the phrase. Typical Japanese empty threats. All right, calm yourself there.
How can you be so sure?
Oh, it's quite simple. If you really had such conclusive evidence, you would have presented it to the court long ago. Actually, the evidence I'm talking about hasn't been brought before the court yet.
Hasn't been? What?
But just because it hasn't been shown yet, doesn't mean that the evidence does not exist.
Objection!
Oh, I hope our inspector friend can help me out with this one.
This is absurd. The trial has run several hours already.
You're damn right about that.
And you say there's evidence yet to be brought forward? It can't be. I don't believe you have it.
Objection!
Oh, I don't think we do, actually, but hopefully someone else does. I don't, but there is someone who does have it. Someone in this very courtroom. Why wouldn't he bring it out when we're trying to do this, though, is my only question. And if that person is willing to submit the piece of evidence I'm referring to, it will solve every remaining mystery about this case. I mean, he's heard us talk about it, right? Surely he could have deduced that if he took the other steak from the other way, then he must still have it, and maybe he should show it.
Very well, I have a feeling this will be my last request of the defense in this trial.
Boy, you said that 18 times ago.
Who possesses the conclusive evidence that will reveal the truth about it?
If Hosonaga is like he said and he takes everything, and if Hosonaga is the one that took the plate, that means he took Nosa's plate and not the other one. Does he have the other one? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. The answer is obvious. It's Inspector Hosonaga. What? I have it? Yes. You think I've been withholding conclusive evidence? I'm wondering why you are.
That's ridiculous!
No. I'm not saying that. Everyone's attention has been focused on this steak with the teeth marks.
Yes?
Now, earlier this afternoon, Sergeant Nosa told the court the following. I'd enjoyed chomping my way through a good steak. And as well as admitting to stealing Korekta-san's coin, he told us that he slipped it under the steak.
You watch it, cadet! I'm a superior officer!
Sergeant Nosa, could you please confirm something for me? Was the steak that you put the coin under, in fact, your own steak?
Attention! Affirmative, of course. I might be a soldier in the Imperial Nippon Army, but still, I'm not brave enough to ask a foreign gentle lady if she'd mind me manhandling her meal to hide something in it.
How could he anyway? There's like no way that could have happened. He couldn't have done it. In other words, the steak that the detective submitted as evidence earlier is the wrong evidence. Was in fact Sergeant Nosa's meal.
Objection!
But that makes no sense. That plate was taken from the victim's table.
Objection!
Yet, the gentlewoman doesn't take bites out of her steak, nor did she have any opportunity to steal the coin.
Of course I didn't steal it. To even suggest such a thing would be an affront to the entire British Empire.
Ma'am, that's the only thing I agree with you on is you didn't steal that thing, or you weren't after it.
Well then, how do you explain this paradox?
Exactly. Surely you're not going to suggest that the sergeant switched the two steaks over.
Don't you worry about what I'm doing. You neither. But you. You should worry.
You did switch the plates?
Well, after it happened, the, Right. When I saw the civilian had been murdered right in front of my eyes like that, I panicked. As I said, I immediately lifted my steak and hid the coin underneath it. But then when the waiter announced that he was an undercover policeman, I thought I'd had it. He just didn't want the coin anywhere near him. If you decide to investigate my slab of meat, that'd be it. I'd be getting my marching orders. Yep. I get it. He didn't want to get caught. So when the cadet here was arrested and taken off to the kitchen, I seized my chance. Oh boy. Oh, but what trouble you've caused for me. With military precision and timing, I switched my steak with the one on the foreign lady's table.
What? You can't have. I never saw you do such a thing.
It was called Operation Lightning Bolt. There was no time for strategic planning. It was do or die, I tell you, so yes. I did what had to be done.
Unbelievable.
Oh, girl. However, fear not, Prosecutor Song.
What now?
I swear on the brass buttons of my uniform, that is all I did, sir.
All you did? That's plenty, Sergeant.
Yes!
Yeah, it sure is. So, if Sergeant Nosa switched the plates over, it means that he took Miss Brett's steak and the plate it was on back to his own table.
Yes, that follows.
Inspector Hosanaga. Yes? Please tell me you have it. Earlier in this trial, you told the court this. You said that you had not only taken Miss Brett's steak after the incident, but also the sergeant's. I missed that part. He said he did take it. That to preserve evidence, you had taken both. I was just hoping he had it. I forgot that he... Oh, girl, you hungry? All this talk about steak, right? Dang. Girl, what'd that mouth do, though? That's correct. I forgot that he said that part. I just thought the part that where he said he collected all the evidence because he was going to do this no matter what. He was collecting all the evidence for justice, but we got there anyway. Please present it to the court now. I totally forgot that he actually said that he had the steak. That would have made this a lot easier. The plate that was actually on the victim's table at the precise moment he was shot.
Shut up!
What can that possibly tell us now? I mean, a cold slab of tough meat, it can't have the slightest bearing on the case. What are you gonna do? You're gonna pick it up and throw it?
Objection!
Probably. Don't let her touch it. No, you're not wriggling your way out of it this time, lady. Ooh, girl.
I beg your pardon?
Surely you're not that forgetful. Surely you remember the reason why this steak pan promises to prove such a problem for you, no?
You're the ones who decided it was a problem, not me.
The reason to the defense asked to see the plate was to confirm something the defendant remembers seeing. That's right.
Thinks he remembers.
I'm quite sure of what I saw, Miss Brett.
Here we go, everybody!
On the side of the plate that was on the table directly behind Dr. Wilson, there was a clear splattering of blood from the gunshot wound to the victim's chest, and if the victim was turned around like we suggest he was, it's on the same side of the bullet wound and everything. It's gotta be that. I believe the defendant's memory serves him well. And now we have the evidence to prove it. The plate you were eating from, Miss Brett.
Let us not prolong this any further. Inspector, you will show the evidence to the court. Present the beefsteak and the plate that was originally on the victim's table at the time of the incident.
You got it there, bro? Okay, I'm glad you weren't holding evidence, because I really want to like you. There's something about you that I really like. Hey, let's see it. Sorry for keeping you. Is that it? With nice marks. Look at it! There it is! And a nice cut mark and everything from the knife. See? Here is the other steak and its plate. Please, feel free to examine it. Oh, I will. We don't even need to. It's right there. See, one knife cut. The bloodstain. It's clearly visible. Look.
Yes!
It's there.
Now this makes everything clear. The blood you can see on the side of the plate shows that at the moment the victim was shot, he was facing the table with his back to me. In other words, it's impossible for Naruhodo-san to have shot the victim. Oh girl, there goes your bra. There goes your girdle.
It can't be.
In fact, there's only one person who could have possibly shot Dr. Wilson from the front. I'm sure everyone knows by now who that person is. That's right. Miss Jazile Brett. Drag her. It's you! Is she gonna crash out? Please show it to me. Is Swan gonna fly away?
I need to know.
Oh no, he's dead! No! Outdone? By a Japanese? Me? By a Japanese schoolboy? No! 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 Oh shit. You better let that boar go! Didn't even know he was alive this whole time.
Let him go. He doesn't want to be there.
Oh my... Ah! Oh, a chick just popped out. Ah! Oh, there's many. Happy Easter, everybody. We're past it, but whatever. That would have been hilarious to have on Easter. Oh my goodness! What's happening? Ma'am? Oh, she's going up to the heavens. She's now a swan princess. What in the world? There's birds everywhere. Oh my, I'm taking them home. They're so cute.
Aw, look at them little chickies.
This is the best courtroom ever. Oh my god, we gotta have birds in here all the time. No, just kidding, we already had birds in the court. This is better than that, though. Please excuse my little outburst. I briefly lost my composure. You don't say. Ma'am, you shit out a bunch of chicks. To be fair, this one did that. Most unbecoming behavior for an English gentlewoman. Forgive me. Well, Miss Brett, I think it's time you told the court what actually happened that day. The truth, this time. You better tell it. You gonna? Gladly, Your Excellency. I don't... Is she really? Is she going to? It was I who took the professor's life using curare. As you surmised, I chose that particular day for one very important reason. The professor had a dental appointment for the extraction of one of his teeth in the morning. So he planned to kill the professor, knowing that no trace of poison would be found in his water. Because curare is unheard of here in Japan. Yes. Of course, I never intended to remain at the restaurant for as long as I did. I only needed to see the professor take one tiny sip of his water and it would have been all over. I would place the steak that I had ordered in front of him to make it appear as though he had been dining alone, and leave immediately. However, before any of that happened, there was an unexpected visitor at the professor's table. It was me! That would be me, I suppose. Yes, you. Who else? Hello, it was me. Such a trifling matter, but the fact that you decided to come over to greet the professor meant that I had lost my chance to slip away unnoticed. In due course, the professor took a sip of his water and was paralyzed. I made sure he was sitting in his chair such that he wouldn't fall. There was no going back at that point. So I concocted a plan at the spur of the moment. Plan to pin Dr. Wilson's murder on this innocent man. Yup. I happen to know that the professor always carried a gun. I decided to use that fact to my advantage. I had the bottle of curare in my handbag, and my own pistol concealed under my skirt. I knew it! I knew it had it up your boosie. I knew it, girl. Under your skirt? So I was right. There were two guns. Yes. And then I finished my coffee and got up to leave. That's when I noticed the professor's gun, which you had presumably placed on the floor. A place where you were sure that I would notice it. and everything went according to plan, you noticed the gun as I'd intended. Oh, if it wasn't for this meddling kid. And then, just as you bent down to pick it up... Yep. Oh my goodness. Dude. That's when you shot the professor with your own gun. Even though at that point he was already dead. Naturally, the gunshot caused a commotion, at which point the waiter appeared. Obviously, I assumed Naruhodo-san was the culprit and apprehended him. I took him to the pantry that adjoins the kitchen and locked him inside. That's when I took the opportunity to turn the professor in his chair around.
Cause of course. You needed to make it look like the defendant had shot Dr. Wilson from where he'd picked up the gun.
And she had a lot of strength to, like, move a dead guy in a chair with his full weight on it, and even slide it around for her. This seems a little bit weird, but okay. So there you have it. That is the entirety of my misdemeanor. Ryunosuke, did we just do it? Thank goodness for this. Thank God. Your Excellency,
Yes?
I wonder... Might I speak with you in private later? No! Don't say no, and don't take any drinks from her either.
Nope. I shall call on you.
Thank you. Good day, then, everyone. I hope you can forgive me, Naruhodo-san. Man, we don't get to see her face still or nothing? Some of these usually have those kinds of reveals. Where's my reveal? No! I want to know who the Phantom Thief lady is. Get back here, ma'am. I ain't done with you. Aw, what? Bullshit, I guess we saw a cool swan crash out, but come on, where's her face?
It would seem this trial has finally run its course.
God, blimey, this is obviously put up into 2 episodes now, guys, you understand?
I presume the prosecution is in agreement?
This can't be. Takasuchi Ouchi does not lose.
Alright, I'd call that as a BS statement.
Not to the likes of this rookie student.
And you got beat by a bull.
You better start getting used to tough opposition.
Ugh. Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
What? Yes?
This insult to the Ouchi family name will never be forgotten.
Boy, you right about that, though. That is true.
You've become conceited with age, Counsel, but the old have to stand aside and make way for the new.
That is so true.
It's the way of the world. May you never forget that.
Oh, shit! Let's go, handsome! Oh my goodness. No way! It's canon! Yo, let's go!
1,000 millennia may pass, and still the Ouchi clan will never measure up to the Naruhodo clan.
True! That's facts. So many facts.
This trial in the Supreme Court of Japan will, I believe, go down in history as the start of a new chapter in our country's judicial system.
Man, this is going down in the history of my Ace Attorney LPs. This was the longest tutorial trial we've ever had. I had to split this up into 2 episodes. I was trying to think that I could get it done in 1. No way in heck now.
Despite being summoned as the accused, you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, presented an excellent case.
Oh, thank you. I really do think you're very handsome, and I like your badge nips. I really do. I hope I get to see you much more. Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm assuming that we will. I'm hoping so.
The use of evidence and deduction to unravel the truth is a modern methodology, excuse me. After all, it has only been a few short decades since our country opened its doors to the wider world. But the Western's idea of science are rapidly gaining acceptance here.
Okay. Well, it's good. Progress is good.
I feel sure that science will soon bring new methods of investigation and new procedures of justice.
That's true. It will. High hopes for you. Especially this judge. He was excellent.
A new future of law awaits, but what it will look like, I cannot begin to imagine. That is for the young to pursue. Kazuma Asogi?
Yes?
After this trial, you are set to embark on a journey of discovery to the illustrious British Empire.
Boy, I bet they'll be welcoming after what we just saw.
Learn all you can. Absorb everything of the wider world that you are able to. And do not forget to fulfill the mission imposed upon you.
Ah, the mission. Let's go. He's got a lot on him, doesn't he? wonder what that's about. Something deeper, no doubt, that we might not know.
I understand, Your Excellency.
They're sending him for a reason. I wonder what it is.
What's that about? Why do you look so grave all of a sudden? Never mind.
Oh no, don't keep things from me. I thought we were besties. What?
As for you, Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
Oh, yes?
In you, I sense, how can I put it, unusual potential. I very much look forward to seeing how you carry that onwards.
Come on, we gotta be the best lawyer we can be.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
We can do it, we can do it. We're gonna study hard.
Surely.
Well, here we are. Okay, hi. Okay. Do it!
It is time to deliver the final verdict. I
Hereby find the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, not guilty! Here it comes! Yay! Sakura petals, let's go! Omedetou! Naruhodo-san! Yay!
This court is now adjourned.
Oh man. Wow, that was quite the trial. Holy, and that was just the tutorial? Oh, I'm in for it, but I'm in for some shit. Tell you right now. And according to this, only a few hours passed, but according to us, a lot has happened. Holy moly. I can't believe it. I can't believe what's happened. I made it. I defended myself and made it through the horrendous trial. We did it! We did it, bestie!
Ryunosuke, you finally pulled it off.
Girl, I'm about to pull you off. Wait, what?
Well, I couldn't have done it without you.
Thank you, Kazuma.
No. It was a pleasure to watch you at work.
Hey, do you want to see some? I'll give you something else to watch. No? Let's go celebrate by pulling down your pants somewhere private.
So you owe me an extra large sukiyaki from the place on Yume University Street, don't forget.
I forgot that we made that. Let's go now. I'm hungry. I'm gonna order some food right after this. All right, who's this? Hello? Hello, ma'am. Thank you so much for your help earlier. Congratulations to both of you for proving Naruhodo-san's innocence.
Ma'am, you helped so much. Ah, our trusty judicial assistant. You worked hard for that result too, you know?
Oh, no, I didn't do anything. Thank you so much! If we hadn't had that research report of Miss Brett's, I don't know how things would have turned out. She's so cute! Your kind words should really be from my father. I was simply doing as he asked. It was his idea for me to go to the university and investigate.
Your father? Oh, yes, of course.
The professor. Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Mikotoba, judicial assistant to the defense.
Speaking of Mikotoba. Oh, there you are. I believe congratulations are in order.
Hello.
Naruhodo, you did an excellent job.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh, no, it is I who should be thanking you. After all, your efforts exposed the true criminal that took the life of my good friend.
Good friend? Oh, yes, you mentioned that before. It was you who actually invited Dr. Wilson to Yume University, wasn't it? Oh, he must feel so responsible. Oh, gosh.
That is right. Professor Mikotoba studied overseas himself. He went to study forensic medicine in Great Britain. Presumably, that's when you met Dr. Wilson? Exactly. In those days, we worked together in the same hospital.
Oh, you worked together?
I've never heard you mention that before. Well, it was a long time ago now, but besides... It's your turn, Asogi.
Yeah, you go do the same thing, perhaps. It's wonderful.
Great Britain is a magnificent country. It leads the world. In science, medicine, engineering, culture, and of course, in law. Watch and learn, my boy. See what's happening in the world's largest melting pot. I will. I'll learn all that I can.
So would this be the era of like Sherlock Holmes and things like that, or are we not there quite yet? I don't think we are, but I'm actually not sure because Japan's a little bit behind in technology according to some histories.
I swear on this, the spirit of the Asogi clan.
Oh, the sword, it's lovely.
You're not taking that sword to Great Britain, are you?
They might not look at that too favorably, but they all have guns over there if it's the Sherlock Holmes era, so you might as well.
Of course I am.
Japanese man's katana is a soul. This blade shows me where I need to go. Hope they let that through customs. It cuts down anything that's in my way. Yes, I've definitely seen how sharp it is already with my own eyes. That's not gonna do much against a gun, though, or a pistol. Be careful. That reminds me, what's happened to the woman? To Giselle Brett, I mean. After all, she's guilty of murder. Yes, her. It's not easy to tell you this, but... Is she getting off scot-free? Because of, like, some kind of loophole? Oh, no. Surely she's going to face trial herself now. She's the true culprit, after all. She will be leaving Japan in the very near future, for Shanghai. What? Shanghai? Well, I don't speak any Chinese or Mandarin or anything, so we're in trouble there. Giselle Brett will not appear in court again in this country. I'm certain of that. She got through on some loophole, didn't she? Who is she? She must know some higher-ups. But why not? It's a matter of consular jurisdiction. Who's that? Hello? Oh, hello, it's you. Inspector Hosonaga. I'm glad you didn't turn out to be crooked. I like you. It was a hard-fought battle in the courtroom today. Very impressive to watch. I must congratulate... But what's this all about, consular jurisdiction? We cannot try this particular foreigner for her crimes here in Japan. What? We can't try her? But then... Who's gonna bring her to justice? The British consular court will hear her case somewhere far away, where our voices can't be heard. Of course that's gonna happen. It's all crooked, isn't it? But why a consular court? Professor, I simply don't understand either. I thought consular courts were a thing of the past now that we've signed the Friendship Treaty. Yes, in normal circumstances, you're right. Then, so long as this is not a serious incident of highly political nature to our respective governments. They can't invoke a consular just like that. Oh, can't they? Yes, she's a student, but it doesn't justify our governments making secret agreements about her fate. She's not just a student. Something's going on here. Can't be. Something strange is going on. It's true. What is it? Who is she? So Miss Brett can't be held accountable for her actions here? What did we do it all for then? Well, I guess to get me off the hook, thank God. But still, all that for that? What a letdown. I'm afraid that for the young student, today's trial was nothing more than a game all along. There was never any danger of comeuppance for her. I don't believe it. That's awful. Hey, well, the British government's Foreign Affairs Ministry has demanded that we hand over custody of Miss Brett. She's going to Scotland Yard or some shit. They're obviously taking this case of a foreign student committing murder very seriously. Hopefully they try her then and something happens, but we'll never know, will we? It's all going to change from now on. We can make it change. That's why you're going, probably, Kazuma, to get, to get information, fill this out, make a positive change when you come back. This is a time of great turmoil, this new era heralded by the start of the 20th century. One day, I have no doubt, that woman will receive the judgment she deserves. Yes, change is coming, and we're the ones driving it. Like they said, the young people are going to bring in the change. That's how it always is. Well, I think that's enough seriousness for now. This evening calls for a celebratory drink. But Professor! You're right, this is no time for gloomy faces. We should be celebrating Ryunosuke's not guilty verdict. Let's start having some fun. Yeah, let's do it. You want to come with? In that case, might I suggest La Carnival? I don't think so, actually. I think I'm good. I don't think I want to go back there. Why would you suggest it? No, can we go anywhere but there? As the head waiter, I should be delighted to provide you with ample food and drink. You're a detective, Hosonaga-san, aren't you? Maybe maybe this is his life's calling. He figured it out. He doesn't want to be a detective anymore. Maybe it's because he's dying of tuberculosis. Who knows? Let's not worry about the details for now. I'm worried about them. To La Carnival, will you accompany us, Professor? We did literally where your friend just got killed and all that shit happened for us? We're gonna go party there? I don't think so, bros. What are you smoking? The Carnival's food is second to none. Okay. Alright, well,
I shall go and attend to the paperwork for Naruhodo-san's release.
oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, man. She doesn't get to party or anything, and she helps so much. So Giselle Brett won't be tried here. I suppose that means I'll never know. I'll never find out why she killed Dr. Wilson. Hopefully we do find out. I'd really like to know myself. Kazuma? Yes, Ryunosuke? I just wanted to say thanks again, that's all. You really saved my skin today. I didn't do a thing. You were the lawyer in there, weren't you? That defense was all your own work. Your skills made the difference, though. One day, I bet you'll be the best lawyer in the world. I'm not so sure about that. He's very Edgeworth-like, so I'm gonna assume that Edgeworth is born from this guy, eventually. I know it's not ever said, but I'm gonna assume it is. There's too much going on there. To be honest, something kept occurring to me over and over again during the trial. Couldn't help thinking that maybe you're the one destined to become a great lawyer, and not me. What? Come on, be serious. This would also work out, because if you ended up being a prosecutor. If I helped you today, it was only right at the very start. But you have a natural talent for it, for being a defense lawyer, I mean. See? Oh no, not me. All that tense verbal combat, I never want to go through that again. I did what you told me to do, that's all. Because I knew I could trust you. Well, that's the point. Sorry? What do you mean, that's the point? Listen, Ryunosuke. Do you know what the most crucial weapon is that any lawyer needs in order to win? Knowledge of the law? No. The ability to believe. To believe? To believe what? A defense lawyer has to fight for his clients. He has to believe in them at all times. That's right, and that's what Phoenix does. Like you believed in me when I said I didn't do it. I'm human, just like you. I don't have some superhuman ability to know the truth. But you have to make a choice about what to believe in and stick to it when you're defending someone. Oh, he learned it from his best friend. That's so cool. Sometimes in the courtroom you can really be backed into a corner. But being able to remain faithful to what you choose to believe in, even then, well, that's not something that anyone can do. It takes a special kind of person. Believing in your client? Just look at today's trial. I'm a student lawyer with precious little real experience, but you never stop believing in me. Well, You've faced seemingly hopeless situations time and time again, but you never stopped looking for the truth. And in the end, you found it. Through your own efforts. And because you never stopped believing in me. Thanks, Kazuma. Why does he look so sad? What happened? There's something I want to ask you, actually, Ryunosuke. Well, it's a favor, really. Something very important to me. What's going on? It sounds serious. What is... Oh, you're still here, are you? Oh, what? No, you're interrupting. Oh, Inspector Hosanaga. I've arranged some rickshaws for us. Let's go. Thank you. I'll be right there. Yeah, please. Wait. What were you gonna tell me? Let's pick up this conversation again later.
No! What?
We should be celebrating right now. Your first court victory. And your study tour to Great Britain, don't forget.
Exactly. Boy, I hope we see him again.
Oh yes, that too.
What was it? I bet it had something to do with what they were talking about at the end of that courtroom trial. Something that he has to do, the mission that he has to go on.
So my very first trial came to an end. Kazuma, Professor Mikotoba, Susato-san, who acted as my assistant, Inspector Hosanaga, who didn't really play much of a part, but said, well, he did all right. He did some stuff. It was because of the help and support of all these people that I managed to get through that trial. It was great, wasn't it? But more importantly, Kazuma hadn't yet managed to ask his favor of me.
That's true.
It's true. Little did I realize just how much it would change my life. Oh no, of course. There's always something like this in an Ace Attorney game. We did it, everybody! Boy, that was longer than I expected. I really thought I was gonna wrap this up with one recording. This one recording is 1 hour and 46 minutes. Ooh, Lord, okay. So I'm gonna split this up as best I can. So you might be seeing this a couple of episodes in sequential with no intro. If that's the case, well, then you know it was split up. Sorry about that. Thank you so, so much for watching, guys. This was an incredible tutorial. I can't believe, my goodness. Either this game is going to be really, really, like, intense, or they just really wanted to kick it out of the gate, because holy crap, I've never had such an intense or long or a tutorial that tried to trick you as much as this one. Wow. All right, maybe this is setting precedents for the rest. Let me know in the comments below. Don't spoil anything, of course. Just let me know if it gets crazy or not. Thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Again, thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button if you feel it really helps out. Hit that notification bell so you know that when the videos are coming out. And thank you so much for watching. You don't have to watch all the way to the end on the first go. As long as you eventually watch to the end, well, that's what matters. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you soon in the next episode. It'll probably be Case 2. Toodaloo!